Jai Hind, dear students. In this video, we are going to learn about how to calculate interest on drawings. Already we have learned the two different methods, simple method and product method of calculating interest. Here we are going to learn in detail some other cases like when the amount is withdrawn by the partners every month. So three cases are there in this area. Around 10 and more than 10 cases are there, like when the partner is withdrawing amount of interest at the beginning of the month, middle of the month, end of the month. So first of all, we have to learn on concept, that is average period. It is not able to fix the accurate amount of drawings, interest on drawings. So we have to use on concept average period for which the interest is calculated. You know, accounting is full of assumptions, but here we are using the concept average period to find out the exact amount of interest on drawings. So in every case we have to multiply the average period depending upon the particular case. So the average period is calculated using this formula. Time left after first drawings plus time left after last drawings divided by 2. Once again, time left after first drawings plus time left after last drawings. Time means the number of months left after first drawings plus number of months left after the last drawings date. So remember, divided by 2 is the average period. So in each case, the average period will be different. The calculation of average period depends upon whether the fixed amount is withdrawn on first day of each month, middle of each month, or at the end of each month. So we are going to learn the first case, that is a fixed amount is withdrawn on the first day of the month. Here, just listen here, just observe how the average period is calculated. See, this is the word or statement which is very relevant. On the amount of withdrawing is made on first day of the month. Remember the financial year entity concept. Financial year may be from 1st January to 31st December, or from 1st April to 31st March. Suppose the withdrawing is made on the first day and the financial year is from January to December. Normally the drawings will be made on 1st January. So what is the number of months left? The partner have to pay the amount of interest on drawings from January 1st to 31st December. So 12 months. And what is the time left after the last drawings? Every month there will be amount of withdrawing. Amount will be withdrawn by the partners every month. So the last withdrawing will be on 1st December. So the time left means the month remaining is we have to pay, the partner have to pay interest for the whole month of December. So 1 month left. So 12 plus 1 divided by 2, 6.5 is the average period. So how to use the average period? Let us look at the problem. From this illustration, we are going to learn the first case of calculating interest on drawings. So Devan, a partner in a firm, withdraws rupees 3,000 per month. Per month. Remember the word per month. but the interest is calculated for the whole year. Regularly on the first day of every month. Every month the partner is withdrawing 3,000. The interest is paid at 12%. The partner have to pay 12% interest to the firm. Calculate interest on drawings. So remember, the amount of withdrawing is given only for 1 month. Every month is given, but we have to calculate for the whole year. We have to calculate the total drawings. So per month means 1 month. We have to multiply it with 12. So here the answer, total drawings is equal to 3,000 into 12, 36,000. So we will get the whole year interest, 36,000. Sorry, whole year amount of drawings. And interest on drawings is equal to the whole year amount of drawings, 36,000, into rate, 12%. So into 12 by 100 into the average period. Why 6.5? The drawings is made at the first day of every month. As per our first case, average period is 6.5. So 6.5 divided by 12. 6.5 months divided by 12 months. We will get the answer 2,340. Remember the steps. We have to calculate the total drawings, per month drawings into 12. If the amount is directly given, 36,000 is directly given, no need to multiply with 12. But the amount is given like 3,000 per month. We have to calculate it for 12 months. So 36,000 interest on drawings. So total amount of drawings into 12 by 100, rate by 100 into average period, 6.5 divided by 12. Let us look at the second case. So in the first case, the amount is withdrawn in the first day. But here, fixed amount withdrawn on the last day. On the last day of every month. So January 31st, February 28 or 29, March 31st, December 31st, like that. Every drawing is made at the last day of the month. So here also average period will vary. Average period will vary. So January 1st is the first case, but here January 31st is the second case. So when the amount is withdrawn at the end of the month, so here I am taking January. Suppose January 31st is the amount of drawing, date of the drawing. So remaining months are 11, February, March, April, like that up to December. Remaining months are 11, and the last drawing is made on 31st December. There is no other month or time left. There is no other month or time left. The partner have to pay interest. So 0. So 11 plus 0 by 2, 5.5. I think it is very clear. Average period is calculated on the basis of the time left after the first drawings plus time left after the last drawings divided by 2. So look at this problem. So remember, if the drawing is made every month at the end of the day, the average period will be 5.5. So here Baiju, a partner in a firm, withdraws rupees 6,000 per month. So amount of drawing is 6,000 per month, regularly on the last day of every month. Last day of every month. Remember that word is very important. Interest is paid 12% per annum. So here also we have to calculate the total drawings. How we will calculate? 6,000 into 12. Why? Because per month is given. We have to calculate the interest for per annum. So 72,000. Interest on drawings is equal to 72,000 into 12 by 100 into the average period. Again, interest on drawings is equal to total amount of drawings into rate by 100. 12 by 100 into average period, because on the last day. 5.5 divided by 2. 5.5 divided by 12, we will get 3,960. Hope this section is very clear. We are moving to the third case. Here, the amount withdrawn in the middle of the month. Middle of the month. So, middle of the month means maybe on January 15th or December 15th. So the time left after first drawings means after January 15th, 11.5 months. 11.5 months. When we divide 1 month divided by 2, middle will be calculated 1 by 2. So 0.5. 11.5 plus the last drawing is made on 31st 15th. It is made on 15th December. Suppose 0.5 months is remaining to pay interest. So 11.5 plus 0.5 divided by 2. That is 11.5 plus 0.5, 12 divided by 2, 6 months. So the average period when the partner is withdrawing the amount in the middle of the month, that is 6 months. Let us look at the problem. Here, Rajan, a partner in the firm, withdraws rupees 12,000 per month regularly in the middle of every month. In the middle of every month, interest is paid at 12% per annum. Calculate interest on drawings. Like the same, we have to calculate the total drawings 12,000 per month. So 12,000 into 12, 1,44,000. Interest on drawings is equal to 1,44,000 total amount of drawings into rate. The rate divided by 100 into average period 6 by 12. Why 6 by 12? Amount of withdrawing is on middle of every month. So we will get 8,640. Hope these three areas are very clear. Remember, when the amount is withdrawn by the partner each month, maybe at the first day, at the end of the month, or in the middle of every month. Remember, the average periods, if it is on the first day, 6.5. If it is on the last day, it is 5.5. And if it is in the middle of the month, it is 6 months. Remember, it is very important. Then only we can learn the next cases in the calculation of interest on drawings. Hope it is very clear. Is it clear? Okay, we are moving to the next case. Dear students, here when drawings of equal amount are made in the beginning of each quarter means there will be 4 sections. So in an year, when we divide the total months 12 divided by 4, we will get 3. So 1 quarter involves 3 months. So 1 quarter involves 3 months. So here also the amount is withdrawn. The withdrawn is made in the beginning of each quarter. So quarterly drawings involves only 4 times the partners will withdraw amount from the firm. 4 times they will withdraw. But in the previous cases, they will withdraw 12 times. 12 times means every month. But here the drawings is made quarterly. So amount will withdraw in 4 times. 4 times means 3 months. Every 3 months they will withdraw. So it will be in the beginning of each quarter, or it may be in the middle of each quarter, or it may be at the end of each quarter. So remember, 1 quarter involves 3 months. So have a look at the first case when drawings of equal amount are made in the beginning of each quarter. So here also how to calculate the average period. So time left after first drawings. First drawings will be in the first month, first day. First month, first day. So remaining months are 12 plus time left after the last drawings. It will be at the end of the quarter, fourth quarter, first day. Fourth quarter, first day. There will be 3 months remaining. 3 months they have to pay interest. So 12 plus 3 divided by 2, 7.5 is the average period. 7.5 is the average period. Remember, quarterly drawings involves 3 sections. 4 times the partners will withdraw, and it may be at the beginning, in the middle, at the end. In the first case, at the beginning, withdrawing is made at the beginning, average period is calculated 12 plus 3 by 2. 12 plus 3 divided by 2. We will get 7.5. Remember the value 7.5. Have a look at this problem. Here, Vimal is withdrawing amount rupees 10,000 per quarter, and 10% is the interest rate. How to calculate the amount of interest on drawings if it is withdrawn in the beginning of each quarter? If it is withdrawn in the beginning of each quarter. So here total drawings, there is a change. Total drawings is equal to 10,000 into 4, not 12, because 4 times the partners are withdrawing. In an year, 4 quarters will be there. So 4 times the partners are withdrawing. So 10,000 into 4 is equal to 40,000. So in every 3 months they will withdraw 10,000. So 4 quarters will be there. 40,000 is the total amount of drawings. And after that, interest on drawing is equal to 40,000 into 10 by 100 into 7.5, the average period, divided by 12. 7.5 divided by 12. So we will get the answer 2,500. So only the average period, there is the change. Average period is changing. Also, the method of calculating total drawings is also changed. Hope it is very clear. We are moving to the next case. Fifth case, when the amount is withdrawn at the end of each quarter. At the end of each quarter means at the end of the third month. At the end of the third month. So when drawings is withdrawn, or the amount is withdrawn at the end of each quarter. Suppose the financial year is January to December. First drawings will be 31st March. It will be made on the 31st March. So remaining months are 9. And the last drawings will be on 31st December. There will be no time left after the last drawings, because it is the last day of the financial year. So 9 plus 0 by 2. 4.5 is the average period. So in this case, when the drawings is made at the end of each quarter, average period is equal to 4.5. Hope it is very clear. Once again I am repeating, average period is equal to time left after first drawings. First drawings is made on the end of the first quarter. First quarter ends with on 31st March. Remaining number of months is 9. And the last drawing is made on 31st December. There is no other day left. No need to pay interest after that. So 0 is the number of months. 9 plus 0 by 2, average is equal to 4.5. Let us look at this problem. Interest on drawings have to calculate for Vimal's drawings. 10% is the rate, 10,000 is the amount of drawings, and it is made at the end of each quarter. So no change. Total drawings is equal to 10,000 into 4. 40,000 is the amount of total drawings. Interest on drawing is equal to 40,000 into rate by 100, 10 by 100 into average period. Average period here 4.5 by 12, because it is made at the end of each quarter. So remember, end of the month or end of the each quarter. Here it is end of the each quarter. Average period is 4.5. So we will get the value 1500. So in order to develop the concept, watch the video again and again, do more problems. We are moving to the sixth case. So the sixth case is related to quarterly withdrawings, and the quarterly withdrawings, in this case, the withdrawing is made during the middle of the month, middle of each quarter. Not middle of the month, middle of each quarter, middle of each quarter. So middle of each quarter means 1.5 months, 1.5 months. So average period will be time left after first drawings, 1.5 months. It may be in the middle of the February. So remaining months 1.5, 12 minus 1.5, 10.5. and in the middle of the last quarter, middle of the last quarter means in the middle of November, remaining months 1.5 months. So 10.5 plus 1.5 divided by 2 means 12 by 2, 6 months. So when the drawing is made quarterly and in the middle of the month, middle of the quarter, then average period is equal to 6. Remember the average period concept. So there is no change in the problem. Same question, only the amount is withdrawn in the middle of each quarter. Middle of each quarter. Answer is total drawing is equal to 10,000 into 4, 40,000. Interest on drawing is equal to 40,000 into 10 by 100 rate, 6 by 12 average period. So we will get the answer 2,000. Hope these areas are very clear. So here quarterly drawing is made. Quarterly drawings involves at the beginning of the quarter, middle of the quarter, end of the quarter. So we have to remember the average periods. If it is in the beginning of the quarter, 7.5 is the average month. If it is at the end, 4.5 is the month. If it is in the middle, 6 months is the average period. So we are going to the next case in the calculation of interest on drawings. When the drawing is made, when the drawings are made, equal amount are only during a period of 6 months. So up to the six cases, we learned how to calculate the interest on drawings for the whole year. But here we are going to learn if the drawings is made by the partners only for 6 months. Only for 6 months. It may be at the beginning of each month, maybe at end of each month, or at the middle of each month. So remember, they are making drawings, they are withdrawing amounts from the firm only for 6 months, not for the whole year. That is the case. So we have to find out the amount of interest on drawings. Suppose in the beginning of each month, average period is equal to 6 plus 1 divided by 2. So 3.5 is the average period. So how it is getting? Only 6 months we have to calculate the interest. If it is withdrawn at the beginning of the month, normally the 6 months will be the end, the last 6 months of the financial year. Last 6 months of the financial year. So remember, so here 6 plus 1 divided by 2. And if it is at the end of each month, remaining months after the first drawing is 5 and the remaining months after the last drawing is 0. So 5 plus 0 by 2, 2.5. 2.5. And if it is made at the middle of each month, the middle of each month, 0.5. So 5.5 after the first drawings and 0.5 after the last drawings. So they have to find out the average period. 5.5 plus 0.5 divided by 2, 3. So remember, here in these three cases, amount of drawings only for the last 6 months. Only 6 months. So we are going to solve one problem to find out how it is calculated. Here we will be drawings amount 10,000 and it is monthly drawings for 6 months. 6 months, last 6 months. So last 6 months, 10% per annum is the interest. We have to calculate interest on drawings if it is made in the beginning of each month, if it is made in the end of each month, if it is in the middle of each month. Also remember, there is a variation in the calculation of total drawings. This time total drawings is equal to 10,000 into 6. Why? We are not calculating the interest for the whole year but only for 6 months. So 10,000 into 6 is equal to 60,000. That is the amount of total drawings. And interest on drawings, if it is made in the beginning of each month, total amount of drawings into rate by 100 into average period by 12. Once again, total amount of drawings 60,000, this amount, into rate 10 by 100, and into 3.5 is the average month, average period, divided by 12. We will get 1750. Only average period is changing in the second case. End of each month, total amount of drawings into a rate by 100 into average period 2.5 divided by 12, amount 1250. So here average period changes 2.5 because it is made at the end of each month. And in the last case, in the middle of each month, total drawings into rate by 100 into average period 3 by 12. 6 by 12 is equal to also 5.5 plus 0.5 divided by 2, 3 by 12. We will get the answer 1500. So here the total amount drawing calculation varies because it is only for 6 months. So these are the 3 cases when amount of drawings is made for 6 months, for the last 6 months in a financial year. So we will meet in the next video with a few more calculations related to interest on drawings. Learn all these concepts by watching the video in full and doing maximum problems related to all these areas. Make your own concept by reading the text, solving the problems. Any doubts you just clarify with me by typing in the chat box or in the comment box. Thank you for your patient listening. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Thank you.